Okay, start.
Good day, everyone. My name is Qin Yanxing. Today, my group will be presenting about our research project. First, I would like to introduce my group members. We have names Shiren, Senjia, and me. Okay, next page. Next. Now, I will presenting about choice of topic. Our topic is determinate of customer loyalty between Dorset KL Hotel and Dorset Subang Hotel. The central theme of this research is customer loyalty. Customer loyalty is regarded as a long-term asset, whereby it plays a strong outcome to businesses, which made it an important element. In order to achieve sustainable competitive advantages, having loyal customer plays a major role as it can provide companies the opportunity to widen their customer. This research will be conducted in the Kalian Valley, which is the hotel choosing from the Kuala Lumpur and Subang area. The reason for this selection is because Kalian of the most beautiful states in Malaysia, and it has many hotels. So this research can get some clear. Options on the customer behavior. Moreover, since Kuala Lumpur and Subang are within the Kalian, it can give researchers an idea whether if there are differences in customer behavior in the states and how their customer loyalty are formed based on which affect. For comparison, the selected hotels are Dorset Kuala Lumpur and Dorset Subang, as both of these hotels are from the same company, which can allow a much correct options. There are chances that the foreign tourists who came to Malaysia are customers that has previously resided in Dorset hotels in their home country, so they may be revisit the hotel again under the same company due to their loyalty towards the hotels. Okay.
Hi, my name is Sharon, and I will be presenting about literature review. First is about customer loyalty. Customer loyalty is achieved when customers purchase from the same brand repetitively, even if there are other situational influences and marketing efforts. Most of these customers are not likely to influenced by these factors to decide their purchasing decision. There are two main types of customer loyalty, which are known as active loyalty and passive loyalty, which companies may commonly encounter. Researchers have identified four main stages of loyalty, which are cognitive loyalty, emotional loyalty, simple loyalty, and action loyalty. On the first stage for the buyers, it normally starts with them having to determine the information provided, which is dependent on the price, quality, and other features. Next is the emotional loyalty, which is a positive attitude, brand, or product which may arise to questions. For simple loyalty, it is based on the regulation loyalty, which is rely on the customer's desire to take action on whether to make the purchase again. And the last stage is the action loyalty, whereby the buyers are searching for favorite proposal that would be their first choice regardless on the efforts that need to put it in to achieve it. Secondly is about service quality. Service quality is known as one of the elements when it comes to differentiate of a business. It was said that service quality is a multi-dimensional form that can and be related to either technical quality or functional quality. However, it later expanded to 5 main dimensions, which are reliability, tangibility, responsiveness, assurance, and empathy. Based on the researches by Ken, which investigates the impact of service quality on customer loyalty among the customers in Penang, in the bank sector, it was found that several of the service quality element has influence towards customer loyalty. Reliability, empathy, and assurance have positive relationship with customer relationship, but it was found that tangibility and responsiveness has insignificant relationship with the wearables. Next page, please. Next is about customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction is the feelings of pleasure when the customer demand met their experience. In another research by AXA, the author studied the relationship between customer satisfaction and customer loyalty in restaurant and hotel industry in Pakistan. It was found that while customer satisfaction has positive effect towards customer loyalty, it also acts as a mediating influence between service quality and customer loyalty. Next is about trust. Trust is the consumers' willingness to believe and put their reliance on the company, which will be based on the confidence that the consumers possesses towards the company. From the studies by LeBlanc, they have conducted a research whereby customer trust is acting as a mediating role to customer loyalty, while customer reputation has positive effect towards customer trust, which will in turn affect customer loyalty. Next page, please. Next is about corporate image. Corporate image can be defined as the customer's impression in their minds towards the organization after the results that have been generated from several mediums. The medium normally comes from feelings, ideas, attitudes, and experience from the customer, which are kept inside their memory. If it's a positive experience, the perception that the customer hold for the company will be good, which will in turn lead to the nurturing of customer loyalty in the future. Last is about the switching cost. Switching costs can be defined as a one-time transaction cost, which are paid by the consumers when they are switching from one provider to another provider in regarding to the product or services. And authors then did research on the role that switching costs can have towards customer loyalty development, whereby it was relieved that switching costs has strong positive and direct impact to customer loyalty, as it is connected to price sensitivity. When the price sensitivity is reduced, it will likely establish a loyal customer base. Next is about our research framework, and this is our research framework. Our independent variables, including service quality, customer satisfaction, trust, corporate image, and switching cost. And our dependent variable is customer loyalty. Next, I'll pass it to my friend Nimitz to continue.
Now I'm going to talk about the choice of research method use. The first one is the reason we use quantitative research method is that the result generated from quantitative method can be understood easier than qualitative method, as the data will be presented in numerical form. The interpretation of data is fully objective, with no consideration of subject view from the researchers. Quantitative research method normally use highly structured technique to collect data, such as questionnaire with scale. Second one, sampling method, is the most significant reason as the why this sampling method was adopted is because it is almost impossible to include all of the targeted respondents in Subang and Kuala Lumpur area, as the place is highly populated and there are numerous tourists in the area. 550 questionnaires are prepared, which will be handed over to the respondents. We distributed the questionnaire in Dorset customer community online. For example, we reviewed forum online, Reddit, etc. to get our target. And the last one is for data analysis on the data that we've been retrieved from the respondents. Social package for the social science or SPSS version 16.0 has been applied. The reason why SPSS is chosen as the data analysis technique is it provides various benefits. Now I'm going to talk about findings and analysis. The summary of findings can be divided based on Dorset Kuala Lumpur and Dorset Subang Hotel. Based on the independence variables used in the research by Dorset Kuala Lumpur, it can be deducted that service quality, customer satisfaction, and switching costs have impact on customer loyalty, while for Dorset Subang Hotel guests, it can be said that service quality, customer satisfaction, and trust can influence the customer loyalty. Corporate image do not have impact on the customer loyalty of the Dorset hotels. Putting the non-influential variables for the both of hotel aside, among the influential variables for Dorset Kuala Lumpur Hotel, switching cost has the most impact towards customer loyalty, while customer satisfaction is the least impactful. As the Dorset Subang Hotel, the stronger factor to the customer loyalty is the customer satisfaction, while the weakest factor is trust. Now, this is the answer for our research questions. This is the answer for both hotels. The first one, the answer is Dorset Subang has more loyal customer as compared to Dorset Kuala Lumpur. And the second one is comparing Dorset Subang and Dorset Kuala Lumpur, Dorset Hotel is more likely to be affected by customer loyalty. And this is the similarity between both two hotels. There is a significant relationship between service quality and customer loyalty, customer satisfaction and customer loyalty, trust and customer loyalty, corporate image and customer loyalty, switching costs and customer loyalty for the both hotel guests. Next, I will pass it to my friend.
So I'll be talking about the recommendation. Next, please. Okay, so the first one is service quality, which is stated in the first hypothesis. The service quality is actually a very important factor in both Dorset KL and Dorset Subang. So in order to keep the customers loyal, we need to keep on improving our service quality. Hotels need to keep their employees on check, and they need to be trained with proper training because they're the frontliners, because they're the ones that are handling the guests. And the second hypothesis talks about customer satisfaction. Customer satisfaction is actually a very important factor to both hotels as well. So when the guest needs are met, they become satisfied. And when they're satisfied, they will most likely come back to the same hotel again. Now, hotels should understand that customers are always keeping up with trends. So in order for customer satisfaction to happen, hotels need to know what the customers need and want, and hotels should also keep up with the trends. The key point in this is meeting the customer demands with the highest quality service and product as possible. And the third one is trust. So trust is influential in Dorset Subang, but it doesn't play any role in Dorset KL. But it doesn't mean that this should be ignored. Dorset Subang needs to constantly ensure that their communication is direct and they have to be transparent with their guests. Because once guests lose their trust, it's very hard to gain the trust of the customers back. Next. The fourth hypothesis talks about corporate image. Now, this is rejected because it has little to no effect to both hotels. Like, it doesn't play any big role to both hotels, but it doesn't mean that this should be neglected because corporate image means the reputation of the company. So probably it's because the Dorset Hotel has been maintaining their reputation for years, so they're not involved in any scandals or bad image. But it is very important for hotels to keep their reputation high because once they lose their reputation, it's so hard to look good in the eye of the public again. And the last one is switching costs. Hotels should consider creating high switching barriers as a part of their business strategies. Switching cost is actually the most important factor that played in the success of Dorset KL. Um, Switching costs can be defined as any factors that make it difficult to make customers change providers. Now, the reason why um, this is actually a very important part in Dorset KL, it's because it's surrounded by other hotels, and Dorset KL is able to maintain the reasonable price, and therefore the customers keep on coming back to them again. And this should be implemented in hotels as a part of their business strategy. Next. So, in conclusion, these are the things that we can gain from our research is the fact that service quality, customer satisfaction, and switching costs, they all have impact on customer loyalty for Dorset KL, while service quality, customer satisfaction, and trust, they play bigger factor in Dorset Subang. And we all can agree that corporate image does not have any impact on customer loyalty on both hotels. Now, for Dorset KL, the most important factor is actually switching cost, while the least important one is customer satisfaction. And for Dorset Subang, the most important factor is customer satisfaction, while the least important factor is trust. And surprisingly, Dorset Subang has more customers, more loyal customers than Dorset KL. Next. So, in conclusion, there are so many factors that can affect customer loyalty, and we did have time limitation problem, but future researchers should definitely explore other states and regions, especially tourism spots like um, outside of KL area where there are more tourists and more kinds of people. And therefore you can gain more insight. They should also compare different brands such as Hilton, Four Seasons, etc. And there are so many other factors that can influence hotel guests to engage with the same hotel, such as the reviews, the marketing activities, their social media marketing, word of mouth, etc. That should definitely be explored in the future.
So that's all from us. Thank you